Now we're talking about it more and more these days, us mamas running around here, the fact that a lot of moms suffer from anxiety. Naturally so. Most of us develop it right after we have our babies. It comes attached with our postpartum depression, and we just kind of deal with it. And I don't think we talk enough about how we manage it and what we're doing to help us stay afloat. And if I don't talk about it, then you don't know what I have used, and you don't know if this could help you too. So I want to just talk a little bit about it real quick. So I first started out, I went to the doctor and I got on a prescription medication, which was really helpful because I was really in deep after I had my younger two. They were 15 months apart. I pretty much just spent 2 years like in this hormonal roller coaster, and it was crazy. But once I got to the other side of that and I started these prescriptions, especially the one that helped me with anxiety, it was one of those eye-opening moments where I was able to be like, yeah, that wasn't normal. I didn't have to live like that, and this actually feels so much better. But then I started looking around at like what I want to do long term, because I was looking at those side effects that were happening, the weight gain, the excessive cravings. I had a loss of enjoyment, I wasn't able to get super deep low, but I also wasn't able to get super high happy either. And so just having these things, and like, yes, I needed to control my anxiety, but I also needed to be able to do it long term and also be able to still do the things in life that I want to do. That makes sense. So I started looking at other tools that I could use, and I implemented the exercise. Still not my favorite. Still just do it anyway. I cleaned up my diet a little bit, and just implementing a lot of these different things. But by far the most effective tool that I found was this little brown liquid, which sounds pretty gross when I say it that way. But it's this little brown liquid that was a natural flower extract, and turns out it tasted like chocolate, which was a great surprise to me because I was honestly worried about it when I first got it, and I was like, this looks a little weird, but no, it just tastes like chocolate. So sometimes you can put it in your coffee. It tastes really good. But I like it just to take it straight. And so I used that when I was coming off of my prescription meds. It eased that transition a little bit for me. I was taking it every day, and it really helped me out there. And then I was able to get to the point where I am now, where I just take it when I need it. So when I'm having a stressful day, when my son has pooped and wiped it all over the walls again. I mean, I won't go there. I won't go there, guys. Just know that it was a rough weekend. It was a rough weekend. Or like days like today when my hormone's about to take their monthly ride. You know what I mean, girls? You know what I mean? And things get a little crazy, and I just need something to help me out. And that's when I take these, and they have been the biggest game changer for me. As much as the exercise helps and the food helps, I mean, all of it helps, but this has been the thing that I can do and see the immediate response to it, and see that it immediately helps me out. And I've been able to see that both like the feeling of it for myself, and also see that in my daughter as well. So she was like 18 months, I think, by the time that we were like, she really just hates the bath. She just won't go in the bathtub. She just screams all the time. We hate it. It's the worst experience. And so my husband's like, well, why don't you just give her some of those anxiety drops? And I was like, light bulb moment. So that's what I did. I ended up giving her some anxiety drops, and she just hops right in the bath now, and she loves it. And so to see that happen just both for me and with somebody else in front of my eyes just really made me realize that this is a tool that I should be sharing more, and a tool that so many more people could benefit from, and especially those mamas who are dealing with postpartum anxiety, especially those mamas who are just in the thicks of toddlerhood, and they may not want to turn to a prescription, or that may not be the solution that worked for them, or they may just need another helping hand, something else to add to what they're doing to give them that extra boost. And so it's been something that has been on my heart. It's been something that I love to share because I know that it can help, and it's something that honestly I could talk about all day. I looked into the science of it. I could talk to you about that too, but I'll contain it. I'll contain myself. But if you guys are curious about some of the tools that I use for managing my anxiety, let me know. I'm happy to talk about any of them and all of them. So yeah, always here to help, guys.